Hello, hello. Tervetuloa kaikille. Welcome. JF, Polyu, Lorelei, Zeobolt. Good to have you guys here. We're gonna practice some Finnish. We're gonna learn Finnish, and what better way than to continue the exercises from uusikielemme. So whatever the wheel ends on, that's what we're gonna do. The genitive case, level whatever, A1 to B1. All right, let's see. The genitive. Okay, actually, I mean, it's nice. It's giving us, like, I don't know. I feel like this is easier, right? Or it's more fundamental. It's probably better to practice this than some of these other more, I don't know, miscellaneous ones. I mean, it's good to practice all of them, obviously. Here we go. On this page, you can practice the singular genitive case in different contexts. All right. What prior knowledge do we need? Ability to inflect words according to instructions. That, do we have that ability? I don't know. Am I capable of following instructions? TBD, all right? And simple vocabulary. Again, anytime Finnish people say, oh, it's very simple vocabulary, they do not realize how simple my brain is, all right? They underestimate the simplicity of my gray matter. But okay, put the words in the genitive in each section. Let's give this a try. All right, so the words ending in a vowel, these are the instructions, by the way. You add an N to any words ending in a vowel, or, well, ending in these vowels. But if they end in an E or another, whatever. What if it ends with an I? Then you just add an N. No, new words ending in I add an N. Old words ending in I, replace the I with an E. Yes, I do remember something along those lines. Are you already reading ahead on something, Lorelei? Museo lippu hinta would make more sense than just museo. Oh, over here. Yeah. It's like the price of the museum. Like you can buy the entire museum for €2. Wow. All right, so let's try this. Auton, museon, kissan, and hyllyn. Right? And they very kindly give us the English translation. Auton ovi on rikki. The door of the car is broken. Museo lippun hinta on €2. The price of a museum ticket is €2. Kissan nimi on Mirri. The cat's name is Mirri. Hyllyn päällä on kirja. There's a book on the shelf. So it's, yeah. On the shelf there is a book. Päällä. That's a weird word. I don't know that how to use this word properly. Yeah, we're buying the whole building. Oh, and it would go from lippu to lipun because you do have the consonant gradation. Yeah, consonant gradation. Words become weak. Kauppa. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so these don't experience consonant gradation. This is where I get confused because, okay, hold on a second. A double T gets degraded into a single T, right? But a single T here is fine. It doesn't change. And the double S does not become weak. It does not become a single S. That's not part of consonant gradation, right? Wait. What the hell? How does this T then become a D? Riddle me this, Finnish people of the internet. Why does this one become a D here? I'll type it out. Right? It's Bodan, right? But this does not become Audon. See? You see how I'm confused? Why does consonant gradation not apply here? And like, why does this double L not become a single L? I don't know. But yeah, päällä means on top of. Laittaa päälle is also to turn on, to turn something on. So, okay, words ending in an E, add an extra E and an N, right? So, kirje, which means a letter, right? Oh, it actually says over here, yeah. I'm trying not to read the English before guessing my translation. All right. Kirjen. I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it more like, because kirje, kirjen, or is it more like kirjen? Which one is closer? The first? N with like N, or is it more like an ain? Because I always imagine like ain almost has like an I in it, like E-I-N, ain. Kirjen, kirjen, kirjen. That was 3 versions. The first one was just kirjen, which isn't the right pronunciation at all because it's 1 E. Kirje. Okay, now I'm just, I don't know, I'm just riffing here. Lorelei says the first one. Polyu says the second one is closer. Kirjen. Kirjen. All right, it's like when you go to the eye doctor. All right, number 1, kirjen. Number 2, kirjen. Number 1, kirjen. Number 2, kirjen. I'm probably not even pronouncing it accurately each time, you know? Actually, you know what? Here, watch this. Let's hear Google Translate.
Kirjeen.
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 In this case, it sounds more like an en. It really just sounds like the is being held.
Kirjeen.
Okay, that didn't change it, but as opposed to this.
Kirjeen.
Kirjeen. That's clearly wrong, right?
Kirjeen.
Kirjeen. Anyways, okay. I've thought about that. I've never brought that up. I've never mentioned that. Kirjeen is the same as kirjeellä. Plus grammar? What? Lentokone. Lentokoneen. Lentokoneen. Lentokoneen sisällä on yksi matkustaja. Yeah. Sisällä means inside. So inside of the airplane, there is one traveler. On yksi matkustaja. Huone, which means a room. Huoneen. Huoneen. Huoneen ikkuna on auki. The window of the room is open. Perhe, which means a family. Perheen. Perheen sukunimi on Korhonen. The family's name is Korhonen. And then words that end with this N-E-N replace with the S-E plus N, right? Nainen, then becomes naisen. Naisen nimi on Maya. The woman's name is Maya. Hevonen. Why do I feel like Hevonen is a horse? Is that right? It is. Okay, okay. It just, I don't know why it seems like it should be. I feel like horse should be a different word. Don't ask me why. Hevonen sounds like it's the name of an inanimate object, like a well or something, you know? It doesn't sound like, I guess, well, we just had Nainen, so I don't know. Look, okay. Women are animate, okay? I promise. Hevosen. Hevosen omistaja on rikas. The horse's owner, omista is to own, right? Omistaja is an owner. On rikas is rich. Eteinen. Why do I think eteinen means like the entrance to like your home or something? Or in this, oh, it means the hallway. But I think it also can refer to like that hallway at the entrance. I don't know. Maybe I'm eteisen. Eteisen lattia on likainen. The floor of the hallway is dirty. Likainen. Maija, not Maya. She's not a hut. Wait, there's a difference between Maija and Maya. Maya? Maya. Maya? Maya. I can't pronounce this. I can't. Okay, Google Translate. Help me out.
Maija.
Maya.
Maijan maja.
That sounded exact. Maya's hut.
Maijan maja. Maija maja. Maija maja. Maija maja. Maija maja. Maija maja.
It's exactly the same.
Maja.
Maya. It's not Maya. 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 Maya.
Maija.
Maya. Is it sort of like the Y sound? The Y sound is more of like a longer, like you would hold it like there's two I's here. Is that the difference? That you're like Maya. Maya. Hallway is actually käytävä. Okay, I have seen that word as well, Poyu. Thank you. You are pronouncing it great. Okay, thank you, Lorelai. Maija, also a police car. Maija. Ihminen is a person. Ihmisen. Oh, whoops, I didn't spell that right. Ihmisen. Right. Ihmisen vieressä istuu koiraa. Oh, in the... What is the vieressä? So in some place of the person sits a dog. No, it probably means next to the person, right? Okay, yeah, next to the person. Vieressä. So I forget a lot of words like this that sort of give you a direction or something. Like, you know, like sisala. This one I typically know inside. I typically can recognize this one. But yeah, this first sentence as well, sisalta. The content, it's sort of like the insides of the letter are sat. Anyways, okay, let's continue on. That's good. I think we got that. New words ending in an I add an N. We've got banani becomes bananin. Bananin. Bananin vieressä on omenna. Oh, sorry. I said this incorrectly. I like, sometimes I find a double consonant, it just feels too delicious to hit it. To hit that double consonant, you know? Omenna. I wanna I want to linger on that N here. But it's not, it's omena. Bananin vieressä on omena. So next to the banana is an apple. And so, yeah, this is also, I didn't mention this earlier, but part of the way that the genitive is used, the most common use that we would translate into English is using this sort of possession to indicate possession that we use in English the apostrophe S, which is a holdover from the genitive case in English, right? The genitive case also in English added an S. And that's why we use the apostrophe S. But yeah, in Finnish, you have the genitive that serves this function of possession, but it has other functions. I don't know if I'm using the linguistic terminology correctly here, but in this case, right, you can use it with certain words for direction that could indicate, next to the person. And again, maybe this is an allocative case, so maybe it has to do with direction technically, I don't know. But yeah, you have words like sisällä, right, inside the airplane, or next to the person. So it's not about possession, but the genitive is used in this case. And the genitive is also used, we haven't seen it yet, but I know it's used as like the object of a verb when talking about something that's more discrete, and you would typically translate into English using the article the, right? Like you'd be like, what's it like? Soon, omenan, right? I'm eating the apple, versus soon omena, like I'm eating apple, or I'm eating an apple, or it's like I'm eating an apple but not in a complete way, whereas I'm eating the apple, I'm eating the whole apple, like this one complete apple I'm eating. Something along those lines. I don't know. You guys tell me if am I teaching Finnish correctly? Am I teaching Finnish? Hotelli becomes hotellin. Yeah, this is where I'm like, why does this not become hotellin like this? Hotellin. Hotellin hissi on rikki. The hotel's elevator is broken. Paperi. Paperin päällä on kynä. On the paper is a pen. Yeah, on top of the paper is a pen. Adjektiivi. Adjective. Adjektiivin jälkeen tulee substantiivi. So, does it mean after the adjective comes the substantive? Comes a noun. I was like, what the heck is substantive? But a noun. After the adjective comes a noun. Old words ending in I, replace the I with an E and add an end. Like järvi, which means lake. That then becomes, järven. Järven vieressä on talo. Talo. Next to the lake, there is a house. Next to the lake is a house. Hiiri, isn't that a moose? Or some people will want to call it an elk, but I disagree. Hiiren korvat ovat isot. Or it's not a moose, it's a mouse. Well, I get it. I get this one confused with hirvi, right? Hirvi is a moose. Hiiri is a mouse. It's kind of coincidental that both words are very similar in both languages, right? Mouse is one letter away from moose. And, korva. means an ear. Korvat means ears, plural. And you often see this in the korvapuusi, which is the like a cinnamon bun in Finland. Would you say it's sort of like the national cinnamon bun of Finland, the korvapuusti? Did I pronounce it? Did I say pussi? I meant to say pusti. Pussi means a bag, by the way. But yes. You imagine birds smushed together on electrical lines? Wait, for what? Why? I missed the context of that, Lorelei. But okay, nope, that's hirvi. Yeah. I caught myself after I looked at the English here and I was like, oh yeah. And then I remembered the correct word. But yeah, hey Yuha, welcome in. Good to have you here. Yeah, okay, and Lorelei, I did see I'm catching myself when I mispronounce things. I said korvapuussi, but really it's korvapusti. The ear bag. No, but korvapuusti. Yeah, don't go into a Finnish cafe and order an ear bag. Although, to be fair, the people there will probably understand what you mean. They'll just give you a cinnamon bun, because they, whatever. Ovi, which means a door, becomes oven. The door, edessä. Why do I feel like this means in front of? Edessä. Or does it mean behind? Wait, edes. I should know what edes means. Why do I feel like edes means even? I get all these words so easily confused. It does mean in front of. Oven edessä on matto. In front of the door, there is a mat. Meri, meren. Meren väri on sininen. The color of the sea is blue. Wait, the message before the bird one? Maia, a police car? Why is Maia a police car? That's interesting. Old words ending in SI, replace the SI with DE and add N. All right. Yeah. See, this is where Finnish people are like, our language is very logical. If you memorize all the insane exceptions, all the rules and all the exceptions to the rules. Like, yeah, well, by that logic, any language is logical. Like, come on. Get out of here. I'll capitalize it. It's the beginning of a sentence here. Vuosi, which means a year. Vuoden aikana. So in this case, it's saying, doesn't this mean like during a year? Tapahtuu paljon. A lot happened. Or happens, present tense. Tapahtui would be in the past tense. During a year, a lot happens. Vesi, vesen. Water. Lämpötila, which is temperature. Vesen. Oh, whoa. Veden. That was me testing you guys to make sure you weren't going along with me. All right. Sometimes I make mistakes strategically to keep you guys on your toes watching me. Lorelei, no, you don't spam too much. No, it's just sometimes I miss some of the messages. Maia is a police van. People used to call them musta maia because of their color. Wait. Why do I... Wait. Musta maia. Okay, hold on a second. Let's look this up. Musta maia. Musta means black, right? But why Maia? Black Maria. paddy wagon. Wait, a children's card game in which the loser is the one who is left with the queen of spades. The mustamaya. So that's the queen of spades is the mustamaya? Where does Maya come from? Okay, we gotta look this up. A vernacular form of Maria. Maria. It is the 36th most common female name in Finland, belonging to 16,518 female individuals. I don't feel like I've been given a good explanation. The Queen of Spades in the card game. Yeah. A paddy wagon. Wait, hold on. Well, this is in English. We have this slang as well. Unknown, though such fans were traditionally painted black. First attested in the 1830s. This has to be from the UK. I mean, paddy wagon. That sounds like the most British thing. A police van for transporting prisoners. Was this like Charles Dickens? Was that, you know? That's, where does this term come from? Paddy wagon. That's a good one. Supposedly from Paddy, a derogatory name for an Irishman. Oh, wow. So it's kind of a pretty... I don't... It's... Yeah. Language, you know, it carries who we are as humans, you know, and all of our good and bad. It reflects a lot about us. Vieri vieressä, right next to each other and possibly touching. Copy paste? What? Wait, why did you write copy paste 2? What is that? Is it perhaps the chat isn't showing your messages? Is that possibly the problem, Lorelei? Miekka-taksi, a Finnish sword taxi. What? Kuukausi, which is a month season. Or a moon season. A month. 1 month is a moon season. A kuukausi. Kuukauden. Kuukauden kuluttua on joulu. Okay, yeah. In a month's time, it will be Christmas. Cassie. Käden. Käden alla on kirja. Underneath the hand is a book. Yeah, alla is under. Kauppa becomes kaupan, right? Kaupan edessä on parkkipaikka. In front of the shop there is a parking spot, a parking lot. So it's not just one spot, but it's a place for parking, a parking lot. Puku. Does this one just become poon? What happens to a K? I thought the single K becomes... Right? Obviously, it can't be that. How does the double K becomes a single K? What happens to the single K? It has to be this, right? Could it be like... Could it become a G? Puku? Pugun. What happens to it? I'm trying. I really thought it just becomes nothing. I thought it disappeared. Okay, chat wasn't showing it to me. Ah, okay, yeah, that must be it. I thought I've been reading your messages, Lorelai. Yeah, not a tree. Long time no finish. Welcome in, Jay. Good to see you. And yeah, welcome. Was it 27? Good to have you here as well. And JF. The official symbol of the police of Finland, is commonly known as the sword lion or the sword of authority. Yes, I've seen those. All the police have them on their like shoulder. There's like a lapel that has like this lion with a sword. Yeah, featuring a crowned lion holding a raised sword. Try pulun. JF feeding me false information. You guys aren't even gonna help me finish my homework. Puhun. I mean, what could it possibly be? Like I can't even. I'm looking at my keyboard. Like, what would the K become? Does it become a P? Pupun? Well, pupu means a bunny, right? Pulu is something else. Pulu is a pigeon. Okay. And that's where sword taxi comes from. The what is it? The miekataxi. The sword, yeah. The sword lion. The sword taxi. I can do it. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not Puwun. That's obviously not going to be it, right? And the Q? No, okay. Puwen? What if it's that? No. What if it is... Does it become a T? I don't even know what puku means. So, okay, the English, sisala on taskuja. Inside the suit are pockets. Is it reverse consonant gradation? No. Yeah. When in doubt, just do the opposite, and maybe that's what it is. Puwun was close? Puwun. Oh my god. How does that make any sense? How is that part of consonant gradation? I don't remember learning that what's a more common word that does this besides a suit? I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye out, and if I see another word that does this, that goes from a single K to a single V, I don't remember this. Maybe there's some verbs out there that do this, and but I can't think of any. Tyttö, like heppatyttö, horse girl. Tyttön sukunimi on Lehtinen. The girl's last name is Lehtinen. Try every consonant, yeah. I did manage it in the end, thank you guys. Pankki, which is a bank, not to be confused with Penki. which is a bench. Pankin nimi on Nordea. Kampa. Doesn't that mean a brush or a comb, right? Kampa becomes... Does it become a double M? Kamman. It does! Kamman piikit ovat pitkät. So I'm assuming this must be like the tines of the comb, the bristles. What are those called? The prongs. What do you call those on a comb has? I would say a tine, but maybe or a teeth, right? Oh yeah, that's what they use here for the English. Now I see. The teeth of the comb are big or long. Pitkät. Yeah, I guess pitkät is more like about length. It can mean long or tall or even high. I don't know, maybe not. Silta is a bridge. And that becomes sillan. Yeah, sillan alla on joki. Under the bridge there is a river. Helsinki. Okay, this one's easy because I've seen this before. Helsingin kaupunki, right? Helsingin lentoasema on Vantaalla. The Helsinki's airport is in Vantaa. Confusingly, right? Helsinki's airport is in a different municipality. Parta. Parran pituus vaihtelee. Something varies, right? Parta. Why do I feel like, does that mean a beard? Oh, it is a beard, yeah. The beard's length. Okay, I didn't know this word. But I mean, you could figure it out. If you have context that something of the beard varies, it's, probably the length of the beard, right? It's probably not going to be like the color. And color in Finnish is väri. Väri. Parran väri vaihtelee. The beard's color varies. Okay, Lorelei gives me another one. Kyky. Hyvyt. And you were looking at the Wikipedia for Finnish consonant gradation. Yeah. And doesn't kyky mean crouch? I only know this because there's this famous word in Finnish, kykyviini, right? Or maybe it's not the same word. It might just sound very similar. Kyky. In Finnish, wait, I'm on the Finnish. No, this means a capability. How did I what? Oh. How is anybody supposed to look? Here's you guys are telling me it's this. Kyky. How am I supposed to tell the difference between kyky and cuckoo? This just doesn't look like it should be a word. This just looks... I don't know what it is. It looks... It doesn't look like it should be a word. You know? Squat. Or a squat, a crouch. Position assumed by bending deeply at the knees while resting on one's feet. It has a synonym of kauku, a blend of kauru and kuku. Kuku. Kauku, a squatting position. What does kauru mean? I don't know this word. This one means crooked, hunched, and humped. So you can be... So is it kind of like if... the difference between... Hold on, let me go back. Let me pronounce this. The difference between kuku and kauku is that kuku is a bit more dignified, right? Kauku is... You're like in a golem squat. You're like little Gollum. hunched over. Your back is just arched. You've got a big, Quasimodo dome on the back of you, and you're sitting there just hunched over your precious. Bless me, Jay. Thank you. And a what? A kunen is a dove. Okay, that's if that word could get any crazier, this should be illegal. To go from this vowel, a long vowel, into an aspirated H, into another, I don't know, KY sound. Let's hear Google Translate do it.
Kyyhky. Kyyhky.
Kyyhky.
Kyyhky. Kyyhky.
It's very difficult for English speakers, I feel like myself, to hit this aspirated H in some words. Sometimes it's easy if it's like after an O. And for like kohta, right? Is that a word?
Kohta.
Kohta. A paragraph.
Kohta.
But if it's like a long vowel, it's even harder for some reason. But that I don't think I've ever seen the H after a long vowel, except the word you just gave me for dove. It can also be spelled this way, right? Or wait, in this case it means a pigeon. What? Oh no. Jay, to be honest, you've never heard the word kauku. Maybe it's a more recent addition. But there we go. Okay, we did one exercise. You know what I want to do, guys? I want to spin the frickin' wheel again. All right, remove and go. I don't know if we'll do a full exercise, but I want to hit it. Toinen itse. Yompi kumpi. Oh, level B1. Oh my god, this is gonna be so difficult. This is gonna be so difficult. Toinen itse yokin. All right, let's go back. That was really good practice. So it's in the oh yeah, over here. It's in the miscellaneous. Oh, I've often seen this. Finnish people will often say this, where in English we have this expression like the one and the other. Like on the one hand and on the other hand. But Finnish people don't say the one hand. Both hands are the other hand in Finnish. So you'll hear Finnish people sometimes say, they'll be like, the other one is this, and then the other one is this. And you're like, well, there's how many other ones? Where's the first one? But it's but maybe that's not even what this exercise is about. The word toinen is often used in the plural with a possessive suffix to express each other. Well, how would I use it? Toinen. How would I say this in the plural? Toiset? Toiset, right? The Finnish grammar term for this word is reciproci pronomini. Some type of reciprocal pronoun, maybe? For now, I have no separate article on the topic, so these exercises stand on their own. All right, so muoto. So this is the case. And then we have me, te, and he, meaning we, plural, first person plural, second person plural, and third person plural. So what I said earlier about toiset, that is the nominative plural of this. But that's not what this exercise is about. It's about the plural personal endings added to this pronoun, or I don't know what this. toisemme, toisenne, toisensa. The partitive, toisiamme, toisianne, toisiaan. What toistemme, toistenne, toistensa. Toistissamme, toistissanne, toisti. That wait, toisissamme, toisissanne, toisissaan. Like even the colors are like tricking my brain. I can't read the word properly. Anyways, okay, well, you know what? Let's skip these. I'm not going to be able to memorize them just by saying them out loud. So let's try and do this. Can each other suomeksi niin, että se sopii lauseeseen. Does this mean like can? Doesn't that mean like to translate? Translate each other in this case. This use whatever version of this, right? Toinen. In Finnish so that it suits the sentence. We love each other. Me rakastamme. Oh. Toisamme. Okay, that was not it. Toisemme. Oh my god, this is going to be a... How would that not... We love each other. So do I have to use it... Instead of using the T monico, would it be... Because in partitive, you use partitive typically with this verb to love, right? So, and it's we love each other. So it would be toisiamme. Let's try that. Logic. I use the logic to conquer Finnish. We know each other. Me tunnemme. We know each other. I don't know which one that we would use. I mean, I know we should use one of these in the first column. But to know, in this case, tuntea, right? Tunnemme. Would it be in this? Would it be genitive? I'm going to try that. No. Toistem, no. Is it the same? No. What if it's just the first one? Oh, it's just the timonico. All right. They like each other. Again, I just... Pita plus mista. Oh, there's a little info. Total object. Partitive verb. Oh, okay, we're getting some help here. Here is pita plus the mista form. All right. He pitavat. And we need the mista form. Toisistamme. Toisistamme. He pitavat toististamme. No, I said it wrong. Toisistamme. Did I don't know. What? Oh no, but it's they. It's they. So it's toisistan. Right? Toisistan. Oh my gosh. You talk to each other. Te puhutte. Like to each other. I'm gonna guess before I look at the hint. So it's gonna be this te form, right? And if you speak to someone, oh god, I have no idea. It can't be mihin, right? Is it? Why do I feel like it's gonna be this kenella form? Let's just try that. Nope, that was wrong. Wait, that was the right one. How is that? I literally copy pasted the kennel. No, oh wait, I chose kennella and not kennelle. Oh my god. The difference is there's an A versus an E in the middle of it. That, oh my god. Oh, yeah. And yeah, you might want to look up the categories. Like, I kind of know these categories, but I mean, Kesoitavat, they call each other. I feel like in this case, maybe it. Would it be Timonico? Nope. It's also Canelle. Huh. You hate each other. Te vihate. I'm gonna guess it's the Canelle version. Like, why not? Oh, why not? Because for some reason, it's a partitive verb. It's a partitive. Toisian. We remember each other. Me muistamme. I think it's this one. Mista. Nope. It's a total object. So is it this, the Timonico? Yeah. You don't remember each other. Ette muista. In this case, it would be partitive, right? And it's you don't, so te. Yes. Partitive is often used in negative sentences. Jay, this makes you realize maybe Finnish is a bit hard. Finally, I've convinced you. We trust each other. Me luotamme. Luottaa is to trust. We trust each other. Like, how would you know? I mean, do you trust each other as a total object? Do you trust each other because it's a partitive verb? Do you trust each other because it's a genitive verb? Or is it about place, like in something, or from something, or to something? But maybe also like on someone, or from someone, or to someone. I'm just gonna guess. We trust in each other. We trust in each other. Of course not. It's not that. It's the mihin. I went with missa. It should be this one. Poisime. There we go. They don't trust each other. Is this one just partitive? They, he, toision. Of course not. It's also mihin still for some reason. Okay, never mind. The hell? This is level B1, by the way. Basic intermediate. I would just like to go on the record and tell you that we don't have any of this nonsense in English. You just, look how easy it is in English. You just say each other. Each other. For all of them. It's all the same 2 words in English. And look, it's so complicated that even the person who makes this website to simplify things has to use bold, multiple 3 different colors in the word to disambiguate everything. And God forbid you're red-green colorblind, and then you're really lost, you know? I don't think it was the wisest decision to go green-red. But I don't know. Maybe the green and red are different enough that if you are red-green colorblind, you can still see the difference. It does seem like the red is much more saturated than the green, so... But whatever. Anyways. This is just me complaining a little bit because you guys don't let me complain. But now it's obvious. It's obvious that I'm right. And Jay agrees with me. Just a jigsaw puzzle, says DV. Well, welcome in, DV. Good to have you here. Just like in English, is it to believe something or believe in something or believe at something? Well, I mean, to be fair, two out of those three are correct. To believe in something is also totally the same thing as to believe something. Oh, maybe it's not the exact same thing. But it's very similar. I feel like if you believe in something, it's more like you believe in God, versus you believe something is more like if you believe God, then it's like God told you something and you believe it. Versus you believe in God, it's like the concept of God you believe. I don't know, something like that. Okay, you know what? Maybe English is tough as well. All right. But Finnish... This feels still way harder, because at least in English you can just put the freaking preposition there. You can just use whatever preposition, and even if it's wrong, you're still saying valid English words. In Finnish, it's not like you're just combining words incorrectly, right? You have to know how to do the Rubik's Cube, the 16-sided Rubik's Cube of this, right? To know, oh, and then this one becomes toisin, but don't get it confused with toisinsa and toisilatan or toisiltamime. I can't even pronounce them. That's how ridiculous they are. Toisisame. Like, I wouldn't even be able to guess the ending for these things. But maybe I'm just being dramatic about it. Saying just each other. How can you even communicate like that? Says JF. Then you learn to copy, paste, and edit. Well, yeah, that's why I'm just... At this point, I know it's not worth it to try and memorize all these endings. But, you're trying to make your English-speaking friends learn Finnish, but this isn't helping your case very much, Jay. Yeah. Oh, and the I believe you versus I believe in you, or believe in God, is the same difference in Finnish. Uskoa plus partitivi versus mihin. Okay, so uskoa plus partitivi would be like you believe something, or you believe someone or something. Mihin is when you believe in something. Uskon sinua, I believe you. Uskon sinun, I believe in you. Okay. So at least I learned, I learned a little something, all right? All right, I think that's enough for this. This is a little too hard, this toinen, these toinen exercises. And we didn't even get to itse. But it's, I don't know, that's fun. That's fun. But actually, this is probably a good point to wrap up the stream pretty soon, you know? I feel like we've reached our 1 hour. We practiced a few of our, our exercises from here. And thank you to Uusi Kielemme for putting together these exercises. Much appreciated. We learned a bit about the what is it, a dove or a pigeon? Is a pigeon the same thing as a dove? Why do I feel like doves are like beautiful, elegant birds and pigeons are just like nasty ass trash birds? I guess they are the same bird. I think of a dove being white, but it's just a pigeon. A dove is a pigeon. Interesting. But yeah. Anyways, guys, yeah, thanks for joining the stream. You know what? I never noticed. Look, pigeons have like evil eyes. Look at that. Look at the burning rage in that eyeball. That is like Sauron spying on you. Oh my god. If you ever want to just zoom in all the way, there you go. I'll leave it on this note. Thank you all for joining the Learn Finnish with me stream. May you be safe from all the kuhgut out there. And yeah, we'll be back again next week for another episode of Learn Finnish with me. We do this every Tuesday starting at 7 p.m. going till about 8 p.m. Sometimes later if I get on a Tolkien rant or some other diversion. The chat is very good at leading to, what is the word for this? You're employing diversionary tactics, all right? But then also some of you get me back on track with learning Finnish, so thanks for that as well. Yeah, this hour went really fast, right? When we're working through these exercises, it flies by. But I mean, we might do other things as well. We aren't always going to be doing exercises. It's just a nice change from the Yle Selko Uutiset, right? The clear news, or the news in easy Finnish. We might go back to that. It's good to do a variety of things. So, yeah. Stare into this eyeball of doom. You have been mesmerized. Oh my god, I'm getting the illusion. Guys, turn your head a little bit, and doesn't this look like a rabbit now? Like, this is the ear. Like, if you kind of blur your eyes a little bit and kind of look at it, like this eye, and maybe the mouth could be over here, and it kind of looks, maybe it's not a rabbit, but it's like some other creature that is sort of like, guys, I don't know. I'm losing my marbles, guys. Am I doing Selko in my own time? Yes. Not every day, but I do watch the Selko occasionally. Yes, so I still practice that as well. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you're enjoying the series, remember to like and subscribe. Let the algorithm know that you want more of this Learn Finnish with me content directed into your feed. And also join the Discord. There is a link to the Discord in the description of this live stream. Hopefully it works. I had to change it a while back, but hopefully it's a good link. Let me know if not. I zoomed out. We lost. We're back. I mean, isn't it kind of crazy when you look at a bird? Like these look like dragon scales. I mean, birds are dinosaurs, right? They descended from the avian dinosaurs, so it would kind of make sense that their feathers almost look like dragon scales. Crazy. Dude, birds are nuts. And look at that. That is a dragon claw. Isn't it crazy we exist with these creatures? That we are one of, many species on this planet. Go watch some BBC Planet Earth or something now. Rejoice in the beautiful diversity of life. And with that, I'll leave you guys. Yeah, see you in the next episode. And also, I do my Stardew stream, so I might see you guys on Thursday. I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow if you follow the gaming streams, but definitely on Thursday we'll do a stream. And we'll continue the Stardew Valley Granny Challenge. Granny Fern is in her I know she's in her guilt girl era because she has to give gifts out of pure guilt at the moment, but that's okay because she's going to return to another. We're going to move on to another era when the 12 days of Grannymas have concluded. And if you want to learn about that, we've created a lot of lore for the character, so if you enjoy that kind of role play, random lore crafting stuff, it's really fun. Okay, guys, have a good rest of your day, and yeah, see you in the next episode. Goodbye.